BLOCKCHANCE 2021.
Joining us next is Hagenguth, co-founder and COO at APPICS. Co-founded a digital marketing agency while expanding her knowledge in the crypto space. Through a mentor, she learned about cryptocurrencies in 2013 and became a top crypto blogger in 2016. Then she went on to combine her passion for blockchain and philanthropy, and with her co-founders, she launched APPICS. Her mission is to empower people around the world by introducing them to the benefits of blockchain through social media. Please welcome to the stage Hagenguth.
Can we get this a little more fixed? That would be nice. Hello, everybody. It's been a while since I've last been on stage, but it feels good to be back. I'm here with the APPICS team. Now, quite a lot has changed since 2018, which was the year of the first BLOCKCHANCE event, and also when APPICS was originally founded. Now, for those of you who don't know APPICS, APPICS is a blockchain company, and we're based in Zug, Switzerland. And it's also known as the Crypto Valley of Europe, and our most prominent product, or what we're most well known for, is the APPICS app, which is a decentralized social media platform on blockchain. But we also have other products and services that we offer that you'll learn all about during the course of this talk. And our vision at APPICS has always been to make technologies that shape our future more accessible for the masses. And so that's what I want to talk about today. So just a quick question by a quick raise of hands. Who got the chance yesterday to listen to Michael Saylor's fireside chat? Okay, that's a lot of people, so you know him. And then you will probably agree with me that Michael Saylor is quite an insightful person, and he has a lot of wisdom to share. Now, last week, I got the opportunity to participate in an interview and directly speak with him. And so I wanted to share with you what he said. I asked him the question, how can we make Web 3.0 and blockchain more accessible for people? And what will the role of digital education be? And so his response was that in order to make blockchain more accessible, first of all, what we have to do is we have to rethink everything, from social to web to money to technology to energy, everything. And then, if we truly want to make the world a better place, and we want to make blockchain more accessible, then there are three main ways to go about it. Number one, deliver education. Number two, provide services. And number three, build great products. Now, since my team and I with APPICS, we've been in the blockchain space since the early days. And by early, I mean my co-founder and the CEO at APPICS, Tony Winchester, he's been in the space since 2011, mining Bitcoins, like when no one has yet heard about it. That's how I got introduced personally. And from then on, being in the tech space for some years, it was always clear to us that the way we deliver education will drastically change over the next few years, simply because it has to adapt to these technological advances, just like our interactions have pretty much completely transitioned to mobile. And now through COVID and multiple lockdowns, students and teachers alike were forced to transition to digital online platforms, where all of a sudden Zoom fatigue became a thing. And missing interactivity, missing immersiveness, and constant distractions have proven to lead to diminished learning results. Now, in the meantime, companies like PwC did studies on the effectiveness of virtual reality training that concluded that the immersiveness of VR in the metaverse could lead to faster and more focused learning, subsequently leading to higher confidence of the students and also better results. And so in the first half of the year, at APPICS, we dedicated a team to explore the possibilities with Unreal Engine and 3D real-time rendering to create a space that's more immersive. And so we began working on our lab in the metaverse, including a digital creation hub, including a live streaming studio, an NFT gallery, and so many other things. This is just the very beginning. And we explored this very early on in the year, and then all of a sudden, a couple months later, Unreal Engine announced its UE5 early access. NVIDIA launched the beta phase of its Omniverse. And then what happened? Facebook renamed itself to Meta. And Microsoft showed us their metaverse tech stack. And so at that moment, we knew that our initial thoughts on honing in on a decentralized metaverse were spot on, and that we, as a blockchain company and so many others, need to start building on this right now. And so, going back to making blockchain more accessible, there are different ways to deliver education, right? You can create online courses for business owners, for example, to accept tokens as a form of payment. Or you could create courses for everyday people who simply want to learn about the fundamentals of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Now, we at APPICS, the way we were able to deliver education worldwide was through an ambassador program, where we have over 120 people in over 20 countries who fully understood our vision of wanting to make blockchain more accessible for the people. And people, great people like Mauricio from Mexico, who were super immersed from the beginning and really understood what this is all about, were able to help us with translations, as well as even hosting their own events in their respective countries. And now imagine if we have teachers like Mauricio being able to host their own immersive events, workshops about blockchain, and then have people directly come there, interact, and find and create solutions together within the metaverse. Now, another way to enable blockchain mass adoption is through valuable services. And at APPICS, we do that through our department called Coin Kitchen. At Coin Kitchen, we invest in businesses and we help them to tokenize their assets, as well as helping them to create a brand that stands out and implementing compelling marketing strategies, helping them produce content, and so on. And so there's many different ways of being able to provide valuable services. Now, just to share a little bit about one of our partners, we've joined forces with the marketing department of our blockchain partner at Telos. Now, Telos is quite interesting. It's a blockchain network that has over 100 different decentralized applications built on top of it, and Telos itself is built on EOS. So for those of you who know, a very, very strong blockchain. And our mission here is really to help spread the word with that and enable and encourage others to build on top of the greenest, most scalable, and most cost-efficient blockchain here. And then there is building great products. Now, I personally have always said this. In order to make any technology ready for mass adoption, we cannot just simply rely on education, because not everybody wants to know how something works or in order to use it, right? So what we need is real life, real use cases, real life applications that people can very easily interact with, that are seamless and really lower the barrier to entry. And so that's what we've already done with APPICS, with our decentralized social media app. But then we realized something. Over the past 3 years, the landscape of crypto and of blockchain has changed and has expanded. And so what we had to do is also expand our ecosystem at APPICS. When NFTs came about, they forever changed the crypto space, right? And so we realized something, that yes, we have a decentralized social media app and we're continuously working on that. But while we're doing that, what we really need to do now is build an NFT marketplace to then later on be able to integrate that and create a new experience. And so that's what we've done. There we go. So Coin Studios, I'm excited to obviously announce Coin Studios, which is where NFTs meet social media. It's a place for everyone to easily create and mint NFTs. And not only that, but then you could display your artworks, your music, or even your dance moves very easy and seamlessly inside a social media app in form of content and have people interact with it. And that changes everything. Not only that, but the best part is that you can do it at a fraction of the cost that you'd normally pay for gas fees. Right now, it's really expensive to do that on Ethereum, right? Well, we're using Telos, and that's even lower than Solana, because people might say, well, Solana is cost efficient. Well, it's like 1/10 of Solana. And so that's going to happen. So as you can see, we have here our NFT gallery in the metaverse. But of course, we also already have a website, coinstudios.com, where you can already sign up today to have your NFT drop be hosted on Coin Studios. And so that is the vision of APPICS, right? But what else have we done? I've talked a lot, or I've mentioned a lot about APPICS, but I haven't really explained what it is or how it works. So going back to what Michael Saylor said, he also said to build great products like APPICS, what you have to do is you have to find a way to extract the complexity and then build it into mobile applications, make sure that it is compliant and integrating value. I was like, well, that's kind of what we've done at APPICS. APPICS is a social media app, as I've said a couple times now, that rewards its users for sharing, commenting, and voting on content. But what's so different is the following. You don't just share content, but what happens when you share a piece of content, people, instead of just like on traditional social media platforms, receiving and giving out meaningless likes, on APPICS you can actually place votes. You upvote something, and that automatically creates value, and it assigns value to that piece of content that you've upvoted. So let me give you an example. If I'm sharing now a picture on APPICS, now people start voting on it. And after a voting period of 30 days, our blockchain automatically recognizes how many votes were placed and how much value should be assigned to that piece of content. And then what happens is, automatically, 65% goes to me as the content creator inside my integrated wallet in form of APPICS tokens, and then 25% gets split among the fans, the supporters who voted on that piece of content. So it's not like Patreon, right, where you have to pay your favorite content creator so that they can be successful. No, you actually get paid for supporting them. Because as a voter, you're also part of the network. You're also contributing. Why shouldn't you get a fair share of that, right? And so that is how the reward system works at APPICS. And another interesting part is that not every vote is equal. It's not like everybody can just place votes and it's all the same. No. Depending on how many APPICS tokens a user holds in their integrated wallet, the higher the weight of their vote, meaning they have more influence over the reward distribution. And again, just to clarify it, we have a reward pool that comes from our company that refills monthly. And so what we just simply do is we place the power in the hands of the people to decide on how that value should be distributed. And so the APPICS app is really the first of many applications that have a new form of a reward system and give back to the user, incentivizes them also to create quality content and give quality feedback. Why quality feedback? Because comments also count as a form of content. So you can just be commenting or just voting, and you're part of the ecosystem and you're part of the value chain, and so you're getting a fair share of that in return, as you can see here. Now, you may be wondering, well, what can I do with my APPICS tokens after I've posted in like the fashion, gaming, sports, nature, purpose category, and I've earned for 30 days? So now they're inside your wallet, and with your earned tokens, you can decide whatever you want to do with it. You can either choose to keep them in your wallet and stake them, because that will give you more influence over the reward pool and lets your vote be counted higher, or you can choose to just simply exchange it for any other currency, like Bitcoin or fiat currencies. What you can also do is you can choose to rent a car, book a flight, book a hotel through our partner at Jetlegs. And we will be adding more and more brand partners over, well, the next few months and years to come. And so over the past 3 years, our team at APPICS, we've been developing this app. We've switched our blockchains, built a new smart contract, and now we're really ready to start spreading our wings and fly. And it's an exciting time for us, and I'm excited to be able to say that last week we deployed our Mainnet. And so we have, we're ready now, and we've been actively testing successfully. And so now our plan is within this next month, or within this month, in December, and before the start of the next year, we want to be live on the app and Google Play Store. And so if you want to be updated and keep updated with us and learn about the news and things that are coming out next and be a part of the APPICS ecosystem, just like our partners here, then number one, what you can do is go on Probit and purchase some APPICS tokens before the main launch. And then finally, click here, or basically take a screenshot of that QR code and join our Telegram group, because that's where we will be posting all the updates to come. And yeah, I'm very excited for this huge milestone. If you have a blockchain project who just simply wants to build a community, or if you are simply a social media user and you want to have your time be rewarded, if you're a brand partner, whatever it is, what you're looking for, we welcome you to join the APPICS ecosystem. So thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Uma. I'll take that from you. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
BLOCKCHANCE 2021.